These are the materials we're going to be using to make the crochet octopus. To start, make a magic circle and chain 1. I'm going to count that knot as my chain 1. Into the magic circle, make 6 single crochet. After making those 6 single crochet, close the magic circle. For round 2, we're going to be making 2 single crochet into each of the stitches for a total of 12 at the end. Moving on to round 3, we're going to be making 1 single crochet into that first stitch, and then into the following stitch after, place 2 single crochet into that, and that's what we're going to be repeating all the way around for a total of 18 stitches. For round 4, we're going to be working 1 single crochet into that first stitch. And then into the stitch following, we're going to be placing 1 single crochet into that as well. And on the third stitch, we're going to be increasing. So place 2 single crochet into 1 stitch. And this is what we're going to be repeating for this round. And at the end, you should have a total of 24 stitches. From row 5 to 9, it's going to be a repeat round. So make 1 single crochet all around for those rounds. At the end of this round, you can also weave in your yarn tail. For round 10, we're going to be working one single crochet all around, but we're going to be doing this into the back loop. So this is the front loop, and instead of going through both of the loops like before, we're going to be picking up the back loop. You can also mark the front loop for the first stitch and the front loop for the last stitch of this round. So here I have the front loop marked for the first and last stitch. For the remaining rounds, we're going to be working some decreases. So to start round 11, make one single crochet into the first 2 stitches. Into the third stitch, we're going to be decreasing. So insert your hook into the stitch and pull up a loop, and then insert your hook into the next stitch and pull up a loop. Then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Keep repeating this pattern all the way around for a total of 18 stitches. The pattern we're going to be repeating for round 12 is one single crochet into that first stitch, and then on the second stitch we're going to be decreasing. Do this all the way around for a total of 12 stitches. At this point, we're going to be inserting the stuffing into the octopus. So go ahead and do so until it is firm enough to your liking. Once you're through with inserting the stuffing, for round 13, we're going to be decreasing all around. So into those 12 stitches, we're only going to be decreasing for a total of 6 stitches at the end. Once you're at the end, we're going to be cutting the yarn, leaving a decent yarn tail to pull through on. Pull through the yarn and then thread it onto a needle. What we're going to do to close off on the body is to bring the needle from the back of the stitch, insert it from behind and through, and then once you have it through at the front, we're going to insert it into the next stitch from the front to the back, and this is what we're going to be repeating. Once you have weaved the yarn through all the stitches, then pull through on the yarn. So pull the yarn tight to close it off, and then we're going to be weaving in the yarn tail. Get your secondary yarn color to add the facial details. So I'm going to be splitting the yarn so that it's not too thick, and once you have your yarn, just thread it onto a needle. The eyes are going to be worked between row 4 and 5. After following what was demonstrated for the eyes, for the mouth, that's going to be worked between row 8 and 9. Once you're through with making the facial details, just weave the yarn tails into the body. Make a slip knot and insert it onto your crochet hook. And then we're going to be joining this onto the octopus. So slip stitch into the first or last stitch, and you should have a total of 24 loops all around. Once you've joined with the slip stitch, chain 10. After making the chain of 10, skip 2 chains and into the third make 1 double crochet. And keep making 1 double crochet all the way down for a total of 8. Once you have completed making the 8 double crochet, we're going to be skipping the second loop. Into the third loop, we're going to be making a slip stitch. And this is what we're going to be repeating all the way around, and in total you should have 8 arms. At the end, chain 1, pull up on the yarn, cut the yarn, then pull through on that chain 1. Thread your yarn onto a needle, and if you'd like to close that little gap in between, just weave it through the first loop, bring it out, and then through the last loop. And once you've done this, then weave in the yarn tail. And here we have the final result. I hope this crochet octopus tutorial was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.